All right, kicking off episode 0, G Money, real talk on everything mortgages and real estate. You know, I've been in the mortgage world for 22 years, and early on in my career, my friends used to call me G Money, and G Money has been a nickname that stuck with me for a very long time. So, what better podcast name than G Money, real talk on everything mortgages and real estate? And, that's what I'm here for. The real talk is keeping it real. I've never been one to fluff. I always want to share and be honest up front. There's too much about the confusing part of buying a house and the scariness of what it entails to really have me be salesy. I'm not salesy. I'm just who I am. I'm honest and upfront, and I really like to break everything down in just a layman's terms, a makes sense and easy to understand kind of way. So it's really teaching the educational component to mortgages. With the podcast, I'm going to put this out there. I want to give this information to anybody, whether you're my client or somebody else's client, about let's connect with local experts. The go-to is for realtors. Yeah, I want to interview a lot of different realtors. I want to hear their take on it. What we do is synonymous and we work together side by side. But what are the other industries that maybe you don't know about? Insurance, right? We've got to have insurance on a house. Are you as familiar with coverages and deductibles? So we want to have industry professionals that complement mortgages. We want to sit down and talk to them, let them tell the inside scoop, maybe some tips and tricks on everything about their industry. We want to be up to date. We want to be on the fly about news, what's going on in the mortgage industry. 22 years, I've seen a lot of cycles, ups, downs, sideways, every which direction. So we want to be able to really communicate that with you in real time. What's the current news? Because I can tell you what you're reading is nowhere what I want to put my endorsement on. So the other is, hey, some client testimonies. It's always nice to have in the modern, just era of how do we get business. Our biggest referral is referrals, right? Our biggest advertisement is referrals. So we'd love to have some clients come on that talk about their experience. Also, speak from their point of view of, what did they listen out of our education components and how did that impact them? Did it make it smoother? Hopefully, obviously, right? Or more difficult? Then we can discuss loan programs, right? There's endless programs in this industry. Guidelines are constantly changing. So how do we bridge the gap between loan originators, borrowers, guidelines? I'm just here again in the just kind of the middleman of going over what the guidelines are in maybe just a very understandable, approachable kind of way. We can dive into government programs from VA, FHA, USDA. We can talk about conventional loan programs. We can even dive deep into down payment assistance. And there's a lot of those programs, and they act quite differently. So it's good to always know kind of how that works. And then other kinds of podcasts and videos that we're going to have is the how-tos, right? Basic, just informational things as we're working through our loans. We have steps and processes of things that we need to do. We'll walk you through those. So again, we want to be here. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of information that we want to share. I can guarantee you it's going to benefit you, whether you already own a home, you're going to buy that next home, or you just want to improve your credit. We're here to help. So stay tuned. Looking forward to it. And G Money, real talk on everything mortgages and real estate. Thanks. All right, kicking off episode 0, G Money, real talk on everything mortgages and real estate.